Hey, what's going on, everybody? Your boy JC in the house. Everyday thoughts. What I'm going to talk about today is black women don't have a choice but to be strong and or independent. So everybody gather around. It's your boy JC. Everybody gather around. Hope everybody's having a great day, great night. Yeah, everybody just gather around. It's your boy JC in the house. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? But yeah, though, like I said, black women don't really have a choice but to be strong and independent because not a lot of men feel like it's their duty to protect and provide and cover women. A lot of times, a lot of men just want to show onto her, and it's not really fair to her because a lot of times she has to be the man and woman in a relationship, and that's not fair for her. And let's say she has kids, a lot of times she's the one that's taking the initiative to make sure that the kids go to school on time, making sure that the kids eat, make sure they get the homework done, make sure they're playing their games, etc. And the dad, more than likely, he's not in the picture. And we do need more fathers in the household, good active fathers that can be get mentors. Like I said, everything shouldn't be on her shoulders. I feel like we can take a lot of loads off her, especially if we get in a relationship with her. I feel like we can do a lot better job. Just taking loads off of her. She's struggling financially. You can help her out. I mean, you can make sure she's doing all right. She might just need someone to talk to, vent to, need a shoulder to cry on. Everything don't have to be, about sex. You could just be a shoulder to cry on. And then one thing we gotta realize is that we gotta be more vulnerable to her. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? Let's everybody gather around. And instead of us praising her for her strength and courage to do things for herself, we ended up bashing her. Or we want to be like, oh, you're a single mother. Not realizing that it takes two to make a baby. It takes two to, make a child. But only one person, a lot of times, be the mother that's taking care of the responsibility, and that's not really fair for her to be the mom and the dad. So that's one thing we gotta work ourselves up and just try to step up, and take a lot of pressure off her. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Jessica, Marlon, Tonya, Merlin? What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great night. So yeah, though, everything just need to be on her shoulders. Making appointments. I feel like we can at least help out as far as making appointments, making doctor appointments, dentist appointments. Just doing little things like helping around the house, making sure she has the gas in the car, especially in a relationship with her. I feel like a lot of men, we haven't really been taught to really be open or be a gentleman towards her. We just kind of expect to know everything, but a lot of stuff we got to learn on our own, and there's still stuff I'm learning as a man. I'm still trying to grow each and every day, still trying to get better. And like I said, we can do a lot better. And a woman, they can feel a lot more vulnerable to us if they feel safe and secure. Like she shouldn't have to be always in the driver's seat all the time. She should be able to lay in the passenger seat and then let her know that her man has her or a group of men have her, and not have to worry about that much. Not to say like all the responsibility taken off of her, but a lot of stuff should be, especially if you're going to be with her, long term. At least try to learn. It's something I'm still learning how to do myself. What's going on? What's going on? Hey, what's going on? Renisha, what's going on, everybody? What's going on, Marlon? What's good, everybody? Like I said, a lot of times they don't have the choice but to be strong, because, like I said, if the man's not doing his job, then she has to step up. I don't think a lot of women actually want to do both. There are exceptions. There are some women that do want to do both, but for the most part, I do think a lot of women would want to take a lot of loads off of them instead of just having to do everything. I know, I'm trying to put on the Superman costume, because she out there working and grinding, working her ass off 8-10 hours a day. Then she got to come home, tend to the kids, and a lot of her burden should be taken off of her, especially she has a man around. I understand, you a man. I understand you got your own grind too. I'm just getting off work myself. I work 8, 9, 10 hours a day. I be tired too, but I still try to make sure I'm there for my girl, and I try to make sure I'm there for her. Sometimes I gotta get myself right too, because sometimes I'm lacking too, and that's why it's good that she holds me accountable to everything I'm saying, everything I'm doing, and make sure I'm on the right track. So I do commend her on that. What we got here? You said Marlon said it shouldn't be like that, but sadly it is. Yeah, I mean it's like that because the world has always been telling her that, she has to be strong, she has to be strong, she has to be strong, she has to take on the world. And it's like, when does she get the chance to, sit in the passenger seat or just allow herself to unwind, without having that much burden on her? She's going to sit up there and work like a man, then she got to come home, cook, clean, and then, she with a man, he's going to expect sex from her. It's like, when does she have a time to, for herself to, to venture out? Because a lot of guys, they like to be controlling, and they don't want the girl to do anything, go outside or play around with anybody, and they just want to be predictive and be controlling of what she do. And that's not what we need to be doing, controlling her, because she does need a day off or a week off or vacation with a girlfriend, so she can just relax and unwind. That's really key. And Marlon said it also goes back to the superwoman syndrome. Yeah, I mean, like I said, they gotta do everything with like what are we, complaining about? We just a lot of us, we just work a 9 to 5 and that's it. Hey, what's going on, Nikki? Okay, Marlon said that shit can cause a lot of stress and mental health issues, place their role on black women. Yeah, you're right about that. I mean, like I said, our women are black queens. They, they put so much on daily. It's like, when they get a break, it's like they don't really have no day off. It's like they can't just punch in and punch out. They always got to be on call, 24/7. Especially they have kids, especially the mentoring people. Like they have so much stuff they have to do. It's on their plate, and it's our job as men to try to take a little bit off, at least scrape the bottom. At least try to see you can take some heat off of her. So, how can we really expect that woman to be functioning well if we're not taking any kind of stress, any kind of load off of her? Hey, what's going on, Michelle? What's going on, everybody? Everybody gather around. It's your boy JC in the house. So, yeah, like I said, the day's too strong, they're too masculine, or like I said, they've never really been vulnerable to be weak. Sometimes she just want to, be weak and, just want to snuggle up with you sometimes, be vulnerable, because she out there slaying work, like a dragon like you are. And it's like, damn, she's like, when she take her slippers off, when she get her foot rubbed, get her massage, And also too, we gotta do some couple massages, do a little spa day, make sure that she feel real relaxed too. It'll help her both, make her feel energized. Okay, Nikki said a mother's job is never done. Yeah, like I said, you don't get a chance to clock out. You don't work your little 9 to 5. You gonna call it 24/7. If the baby wake up 3 o'clock in the morning, you gotta attend to that baby. You really don't have no choice but to be on call and be on duty to cater to your children. Okay, Marlon said the thing is everyone is going to have that moment, but just being over the place is fairly tiring. Yeah, I agree. I feel like y'all both should try to take loads of each other, but I feel like as you the man, as the head, you're supposed to take more loads off of her, because you want her to be, well. You want to make sure she's put first. You want to make sure she's well taken care of, not just physically, but mentally, psychologically as well. You don't want her to be worn out and then you expecting her to function well. That's not a good look. So something we got to work on. just do a better job, myself included. I gotta work on that too. Sometimes I do be lacking, I do slack sometimes. So it's good though when I hear, oh, you need to do better. I'm like, yeah, I do need to do better in this aspect. And how can I help you out? It's teamwork. We all striving for the common goal. I'm not more than less than you, and vice versa. It's all about like how can we grow together as a team, as a unit, and just be there for each other. Because not everything going to be nice and daisy, and but you got to be there for the good times, the bad times, struggle times. Because everything's not going to be like it's planned. Hey, what's going on, Jamila? What's going on with you, man? Oh, you said I appreciate what you're doing, bro. Yeah, respect. I just feel like I just want to, give out the good words, the good news. Because every time you get on social media, there's all this negativity toward black women. I just want to see that y'all queens, and I appreciate y'all each and every day, and continue to be great, continue to be awesome. So yeah. So yeah, like I said, that's what we got to focus on. And make sure we, be that covering. Protect her, provide for her. Not just financially, not just physically, but emotionally as well. Get her emotional needs met too. I know a lot of guys don't want to talk about it. They want too much pride, too much ego. But like I said, we gotta focus on getting our emotional needs as well too. Just being there for her, during her hard times, good times. And just sometimes she just want to vent. You gotta know what your woman is, learn her love language, and see what's going on. I'm doing pretty good. Long time. I haven't heard from you in a minute, Jamia. But hopefully everything's well. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Like I said before, we gotta do a better job with protecting, providing, and being a covering for her. Okay, Nikki said, I attended night classes, worked during the day, and took care of the kids. And at night, I thank God I made it. I raised 2 young men, now 23 and 21. I thank God that never went to jail. Yeah, amen to that. We can't be a handful, especially you got to work, especially you doing classes. But I commend you for keep pushing yourself forward, keep trying to do better, trying to do the best for yourself and your 2 sons. I appreciate that. And the same thing with those who are single fathers is working hard. Like I said, God, He will bless you with a man, and you have to be ready for it when it happens. He might not be 6 feet tall. He might not have the kind of physical structure you have, but he might be the one for you. So just be on the watch out, be on the lookout. Don't get discouraged. Like I said, the baby father, he don't want to help out. That's on him. That's something he got to live with. He gonna be the one missing graduation. He gonna be the one missing birthday parties, etc. There's nothing you can do but try to encourage him to be a part of your child's life. If he don't want to be a part of it, there's nothing really you can do about it. To wait till they get older and allow them to reach out to him and see if they want a relationship with him. But all you can do is just put the invitation out. Either he gonna be man enough to take care of his kids, or he's not. All you can do is put yourself out there, like, hey, your kid needs you. And also too, as men, we gotta stop being so happy with just doing the bare minimum and just paying child support. Like, you complain about child support, but what all else does the child need? The mom gonna be taking care of the housing, the food, clothing, shelter. Like, you just paying $200-300 a month. You complaining about what? That's just doing the bare minimum. You said fix your glasses. Yeah. I kind of damaged them a little bit. I'm gonna get them fixed. But thank you for pointing that out. Okay, you said Marlon said also have male influences around them. Yeah, like I said, you're right about that. We gotta have good positive role models. Make sure your core circle is good. Make sure they're positive people. Like I said, your core is not good, then everything else is not gonna be good. Okay, Marlon said child support doesn't cover up most of the bill. Yeah, I mean it doesn't even do half of it. I mean, I don't really understand why guys are complaining, because I feel like as a man you gotta take care of responsibility, point blank. And I don't want to hear, oh, my baby mama won't let me see my kids. Like, why have you not went to court? Why have you not foul out paperwork. Make sure you do what you gotta do for your sons, for your daughters. Quit making excuses and quit being lazy. Make sure that you do what you gotta do for your son or daughter. I don't want to hear, oh, the courts didn't let me. Oh, my mom was you crazy. But I'm like, you knew she was crazy before you laid down with her. You gotta evaluate her. Quit just looking at her physical and evaluate her character, her morals. Could she be a good mother? Is she a good teacher? Quit just looking at her body and like, damn, that's what I want to hit. But it's like that's going to be the one that's going to be raising your child. Like, is she a good reader? Is she a good nurturer? That's what you need to be focused on, not just how big her butt or her breasts are. Focus on her spirit. Does she have a relationship with God? If she doesn't have a relationship with God, what's her background? Focus on what she's about, where her head's at. Quit trying to think about what's between her legs, but explore her mind. Penetrate her mind, not just her body. Try to penetrate good thoughts in the soul, good seeds into her. Okay. Nikki said child support. Back then, I don't get much. What's $43 every 2 weeks? Oh wow, damn! It's only $43. Damn, that's messed up. Okay, Justice said, no sir, before I got custody, I was paying $1,400 a month in child support. Okay, nothing wrong with that. As long as you doing what you got to do for your son or daughter, I really don't have an issue with that. As long as you doing your part. If the baby mama she crazy, then it's something you gotta deal with. Go to the courts. Make sure you do your best, do your part as a man to make sure you protect your wife for your son or your daughter. Okay, Nikki said, I work 2 jobs, double shifts to take care of mine. Okay, that's good. That's good. Like I said, I commend you. Commend all the single mothers that got to work double jobs because for whatever reason the father don't want to be active, or he may be deceased, or maybe he just don't feel like doing it. He don't feel like manning up and taking care of responsibilities. But like I said, you a strong woman to be able to work that many hours and work 2 jobs, and to take care of your kid. I commend all the single mothers that's doing all that, So I do commend y'all that's doing all that. Like I said before, don't just be complacent. Don't be happy with just sending her a check. Make sure you spend time with children. Make sure they good for the doctor's appointment. Make sure you show up to good achievements. And just be there for them. And don't quit using the excuse to work too much, because if a man want to put his mind to something, he's going to do it. You put your mind out to everything else in the world. You want to go out there and travel. You want to go out there and go to a strip club. You're gonna do that. So make it your duty to see your kids and make sure they doing right. So yeah, like I said, just do what you gotta do. Do your part. You can't control the next person's action. Like I said, you got pregnant. When you had the child, he knows he has children. And like I said, you strong, you independent. Like I said, you shouldn't have to have all the independent women out here and not enough men out there helping them out, trying to support them. It's not fair for her, and it makes her look bad as men, because we are the covering of these ladies. So yeah, and that's something we got to work on. Okay, Justin said, also again, men just have to just settle and wait on a woman hand and foot till she act right. It ain't so much that. You got to make sure that you vet these women. You got to have your own standards, your own core values, what you're looking for. Sometimes can do no wrong in your eyes. Women be in the wrong too. I'm just saying, I put more focus on the men because we are the head, and it's on us to cover, protect, and provide for them. So if we got to work on, we can't just keep calling ourselves the head, the leaders, and we don't want to take those kind of responsibilities. Like, I don't know what kind of CEO, what kind of manager is in place, in charge of people. He doesn't want to take no kind of accountability. So that's why I'm more hard on the men, because I feel like we can be better men, and I know what's inside of us, and they're waiting for us to lead them. They're dying for us to lead them and show them what real manhood is about. Okay, Marlon says, men, we should expect better from each other. Calling it out is a start. Yeah, I mean we should be able to call each other out, but this day and age, you try to call other men out, they want to call you a simp or a sucker or trying to pander to women. So I mean, like I said, there's a lot of pride and ego that a lot of guys feel. That's why they don't try to address issues that they know that's happening. So yeah, that was a good question though, Marlon. So yeah, though, like I said, y'all got any more questions? Before I head on out, y'all can ask me anything about the subject. You said women don't want to be led. I mean, I'll say some don't, but I think most of them do. But you gotta know where you're going though. You gotta have a vision. You gotta know where you're going though. And not a lot of men know where they're going. Don't have a vision. So it's like, how can you expect that woman to follow you, and you don't have nowhere to lead her. You know, and that's just common sense right there. You can't expect the woman to lead you. You don't know how to lead. Like, that's like the blind leading the blind. You said no, sir. It's called reality. Nah, I mean, like I said, you just had bad experiences, but you gotta self-evaluate your own mistakes. Like how much harm you put on the woman too. It ain't all on the woman. Like, think about it, you don't contribute to her hurt and pain too. So it's always two sides to the story. That's not being brought up. So yeah, like I said, y'all got any more questions? If not, I'm gonna wrap it up real quick. I just want to chop it up with y'all so fast. You said it's a difference between being led and being in control. I mean, yeah, I feel like being led and being in control. I mean, you lead by example, or you can lead without being harmful, without being abusive. You lead by your actions, like you take initiative. That's what leading is. That's not being controlling. Okay, someone said, Tisha said, a masculine woman doesn't, but a feminine woman wants to be led. Yeah, I mean, women do want to be in the feminine, but the problem is that there's too many like boys that's not in their masculine, so she don't have a choice but to be in her masculine and feminine energy. She's never really into her feminine energy because she's never been given that kind of safe, to be in the feminine energy. Okay, hello, Kimberly, how are you? Like I said, y'all got any more questions or any kind of statements? I'll answer right now. So, you know, like I said, men, women do want to be led. They want to be led, but too many guys don't know how to act like men. They feminine. Expect the woman to cater to them, but they don't feel like they need to reciprocate that to them, and that's not right. I feel like if someone's good for you, you gotta respond back. You know. You can't just keep taking, and not reciprocating it. Because like I said, whatever you pour into her, what she's going to reproduce. So, we do a lot better job of loving our women better, then we'll see a different result. But you keep constantly putting them down, calling them out their names, then that's what you're gonna get. So it's just like a plant. You don't water your plant, you don't make sure the good soil is around good soil. Then what do you expect? Do you expect the flower to grow? Or do you expect it to die? So and a lot of women are dying these days because it's like they're not being loved or appreciated. Outside of just sex, it's like they're not really being wanted or valued. So something we gotta work on as well. Make sure they feel valued, make sure they feel special, make sure they feel appreciated. For all the little things. They don't get enough appreciation. The only thing they hear is just, they're too strong, too masculine. That hurts her self-esteem, because she doesn't really want to. A lot of times she don't want to put all that pressure on her, but she has no choice if the men in her life is not trying to step up and do their jobs. She doesn't have a choice but to be the mom and the dad, or be the feminine and masculine energy for the children, So yeah, though, like I said, y'all got any questions? Y'all type it up real quick. I'm gonna close it down for a second. So y'all got anything? I'll answer it real quick. But yeah, though, like I said, we just gotta do a better job with the head, with the leaders. I mean, we try to be kings, but You know, we can't be a king. We're not trying to be accountable. We're not trying to do better with our women. You know. Okay, Justin said, "What's the difference? Can a single mother provide versus a single father?" I mean, I feel like both are needed. As far as the mother nurtures, father pretty much gives direction, gives the children the identity. But it can go both ways. It just depends on the individuals. Hey, what's going on, Kimberly? How are you? What's going on, boo? You alright? But yeah, though, like I said, masculine energy. You know, women not have a strong, rather be strong, independent. You know, like I mean, you really don't have a choice. I mean, you think about it. If the guys are not stepping up and you know, being the leaders, not being the head, because a lot of men don't really know how to teach men how to be men, or not, or we haven't really seen enough men in the household or around our circles leading or covering. So a lot of times we'll get in relationships, we'll mess it up because we really don't know what we're doing, and it's harming a lot of women as well. You know, so it's something we got to focus on, do better, myself included. Um, you know, I got to do a lot better myself too. I got my own defaults, my own deficiency, and that I need to work on in my relationship so I can be the man that she needs me to be. So, I mean, it's on me too. You know, I'm not on here trying to be getting on men and talking about I'm perfect now. I have my own faults and mistakes, and I say I gotta get better too. You know, it starts with me too. Okay. So Justin said both are playing other roles. Stop with the difference. I mean, like I said, I mean, it's more so women. I mean, it works both ways, but more the women are playing off each other, or having to do more than each role. But it does go both ways, though, Justin. Okay. All right, but you said, can a man really be acknowledged as a king if he disrespects his queen? Absolutely not. You cannot be a king if you're dogging her out, not making her feel wanted, not making her feel safe or protected. If you're not making her feel wanted or safe, then she can't really call you a king. She can't feel vulnerable to you. She can't appreciate what you're trying to give her. If you're calling her out, you don't love her, you don't respect her, then you can't really expect her to reproduce that. You know, whatever, like I said, whatever you give to her is what she's going to reproduce. So that was an excellent question, boo. I like that question. Okay. Okay, I say I come in late. I apologize. You said earlier, but how would a man learn to be a king? He has to be around other men that's following, that's doing what he needs to be doing, showing him leadership, showing him how to cover, showing him how to lead himself, focusing on self-work, his self-worth, his value. And that's one thing we lacking, because a lot of us, we grew up with single moms and we haven't really seen that male structure. And all the time we've really been around men, it's been a guidance counselor or maybe a coach or a teacher maybe here and there, but we really haven't had that much leadership showing us what a real man is and how to lead and how to cover women. So a lot of us, we just don't know. And then a lot of older ones, they really don't know either. So it's really confusing for a lot of us. Okay, Justin said, I'll finish with this. There's nothing wrong with a strong, independent woman, but what I don't want is for her to be a strong, independent man. I mean, you don't want her to be a man? I mean, then you have to be the man that's taking the burdens off of her. You can't just be the man that talks a good game. You have to show her through your actions, you know. People can talk all day long, but you got to show her that you care about her, that she's valuable, that she's well taken care of. You can't just say you're a king, you can't say you're a leader, and don't want to acknowledge that or be accountable for a situation. But yeah, I like that question though. So yeah. Oh yeah, like I said, I'm about to close it real quick. You know, like I said, bottom line is we gotta do a better job, myself included. How can we love our woman back to life? You know, they shouldn't have to be strong. They shouldn't be judged. They're strong. They should be vulnerable, and we should be able to love them the way that they are. And like I said, everybody, thank you for watching. Tune into my channel, Everyday Thoughts. You know, everybody, y'all have a blessed night. Peace. And comment below too.